I'm James Altucher, and you're watching Behind the Brand with Brian Elliott.
Hey everyone, I'm Brian Elliott. Welcome to another edition of Behind the Brand. Today I'm here with best-selling author James Altucher. James, welcome to the show.
Oh my God, not only am I so excited to be here, but I feel like I'm the last in line. You've had all my friends on the show, and now finally I'm on.
You know, a lot of people who watch this show, they're entrepreneurs. And like all of us, the struggle is real. And you're someone who's sort of been there and done that in many ways, right? You've had high highs and low lows. I want to talk about some of those things, but maybe let's start with maybe the best piece of advice you've ever gotten and maybe the worst piece.
I think the best piece of advice I've ever gotten is that if you always think outside of yourself, you're going to have opportunities. So if you always give to a world that's much greater than your small, tiny world of worries and stresses and anxieties, then eventually, whether it's tomorrow or a year from now or 5 years from now, you're going to get the rewards of that. And you don't do it for those rewards. You do it because you have higher meaning and higher vision in life and and what excites you and what you love. But ultimately, doing that and being persistent about it pays off over time. And you could even tell yourself, oh, I'm feeling anxious and worried, but don't worry, I have faith that if I keep doing what sets my heart on fire, then I will get rewarded for that. And even at my lowest lows and my biggest anxieties, and I've had such extreme anxieties I can't even begin to tell you, but having that faith or trying to find that faith somewhere in the mess inside has brought rewards for me.
Can you talk about who gave you that advice? Is it personal?
I think it's kind of advice I've glommed together over time from many people. And probably the worst advice I've ever gotten is to stick to what's worked before. So going the standard path of college, then job, then rise up, then go for promotions and focus on money, then buy a house and get into debt. You know, all the standard pieces of advice don't really work. Like, the world changes constantly. Like, we live in a world that evolves, and humans are made to adapt to a changing world. And so you kind of can't go with what's worked in the past. You have to go with what works now. And you know, another thing related to that is, this changes every day, but people always tell me you should focus. And I think focus is not such a great idea. If you're focusing on just one thing, you might miss all the exciting things that are happening around you. So really pay attention to what excites you and not just say, oh, I can't go to what excites me because I have to continue focusing on this one thing.
So good. So inspiring from James Altucher.